Hi guys, my name is Aderonke Adekombi, aka Aunty Roro, your most impressive storyteller. I love to speak, I love to write, amongst many other things. Welcome to Storytelling Basics, where I talk about the elementary things you need to know about storytelling. Personally, I believe that storytelling is a skill needed not by just a few, but by everybody. For example, if you want to change the way and manner you are being perceived, then you might need to change the way and manner your story is being told. And that is what the Americans have over the average African nation. The story of America, for example, that we know today is what was told to us by the Americans. And unfortunately, the story of Nigeria or even the entire African nation that the Americans know is what has been told to them by other Americans. So they interpret it in their own context. For example, and really this is just an example, if an American sees an African mother correcting her child, what he sees is a mother or a woman maltreating her own child. But this narrative is not necessarily correct. And as wrong as the narrative is, that is the observer's interpretation of the event, meaning that that is how the American, based on his own culture, interprets the event. Now, or not just based on his culture, but just based on his perception, that's how he interprets or she interprets the event. However, imagine a situation where events like this have been chronicled properly, they've been explained via storytelling. Then the man or the woman has a different interpretation based on his acquired knowledge of how Nigerians or Africans generally train his or her child. That is why I am taking my time today to teach you how to become a better storyteller. And if this is your first time here, sit back and relax and enjoy. And do not forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel, Aunty Roro, and follow me on my Instagram. Today, I'll be taking out my time to teach you on how to become a better storyteller. The first step towards becoming a better storyteller is to believe that you can tell a great story. A lot of people hesitate to put out their stories because they doubt that they are good storytellers. They even doubt that these stories are good. Everyone can actually tell a good story. That's what I believe. When you gist with your friend, for example, you are telling a story. When you express or explain things, you are telling a story. In fact, when you post pictures on your Instagram page, you are telling a story. When you write a song, you are telling a story. When you paint, you are telling a story. So storytelling is only bound within the different expressions of art. If you can think of all the different expressions of art, and that exactly is storytelling, you are telling your story via that art. The second step to becoming a better storyteller is to become aware of your environment. You see, there are gazillion resources for good stories around us. The human mind is like a storage tank, drinking in all the happenings, all that is happening around us, and storing it in the subconscious where it can be retrieved for later use. Many times we find it difficult to retrieve things from our subconscious, probably because of the amount of noise around us. But if you can, I would advise you to always carry a notepad to write down the things that jump at you. What are the examples of things that can jump at you? Things like extraordinary colors, phrases, slangs, jokes, names. The list is inexhaustive. You'll be so surprised at a story that can come out of a color that you find appealing, or even a name. Oh my God, I know that there have been stories that I've written based on just names that I heard, and they give me idea on what to write about. I know it's not easy for you to notice everything around you just like that, which is why my last point is very important. Probably, in my opinion, the most important of the three. Join a community of like minds. Before 2018, I know I tell stories, but I have never really done much with the ability, except for the few times when I'm in a group discussion, like my house fellowship in my church. Then I joined a group called Toastmasters International, and I found myself writing and telling stories like a professional. And the funny thing is, I wasn't just writing and telling stories. I found out that I could also speak with humor. Newsflash, I'm planning to start something on humorous speaking very soon. So the channel is just about to get more interesting. So I definitely encourage you to join a community of creatives that can help fan your passion. If you would like to join Toastmasters International, kindly comment below with your name and location. I'll be happy to connect you with the club closest to you. Tag a friend, tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to get your storytelling juice flowing. I mean, that's one of the most important part of the piece of the puzzle. That's one of the most important piece of the puzzle. Join a community that can help fan the flame of your writing or your storytelling passion. So let me just give a recap on the 3 points I have mentioned. The first is that you have to believe you can tell a good story. Number 2, become aware of your environment. Then number 3, join a community of creatives. Till we meet next time, I love you so much. Don't forget, if you would love to join Toastmasters International, put your name and your location below so I can connect you to the club closest to you. Bye. I love you. Enjoy the rest of the week, or enjoy your weekend, because the week has almost ended.